I'll be right with you as soon as I've done the usual setup of the stream, but as always, you know what it's like when the first couple of minutes, but I'll be with you shortly. Hello Andrew, I think that's everything. Can people hear me? I have no idea how many people are watching. Let's get comfy, let's stop the music. Right, yeah, time to get the stream started, and we'll take HMS Exeter out. I haven't really had too many warm-up games today. I had a few chores to do before I've been able to get sorted for the stream, so it's been a little bit of a odd start to the stream, to my evening I should say, but thank God it's Friday. How is everyone? Is everyone okay? Everyone doing alright? Hopefully everyone's well. Better just double check a few things, but hopefully the stream's okay. Yeah, no, audio looks alright. Okie dokie. And mute the laptop, there we go, that's better. Audio's fine, brilliant, thank you Andrew. But yeah, that's the first time I've had lightning when I go into a game. Yeah, you're going to see that all this evening since the PlayStation patch. So at the start of every single game, at the end of every game, there's going to be a pop-up on the top left which basically says I'm changing from... Right, basically reminds me that party chat is prioritised, because of course I always stream in a party. And so that's gonna, unfortunately, thanks to the recent PlayStation update, that's just the thing, and I can't do anything about it unless I set up a live stream directly from my laptop. But if I ever set that up directly from the laptop, then you won't see, well, you won't have this camera at the top. So let's see how the PlayStation Network holds up with the new recent update, and let's see how irritating that is, because it's going to black off the top left of the screen at the start and end of every match, so I hope it's not too irritating. Anyway, game domination on Sleeping Giant, Gnevi, Guidi working in a division with Mass, Badoini, Algeria, New Orleans, Prince Eitel, Friedrich, Nagato and Gneisenau, so obviously a tier 5 and 6 game. Guns trained off to my starboard side. Make sure I can see the chat. Yep. Rightio. So, started a little earlier than usual. That's really just because sometimes you never really know how long it's going to take to actually set up the stream sometimes. Sometimes I'm faffing around for about a minute, and other times it takes about 5 minutes. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I know I forgot something. More options. See if I can do this. Oh no, not World of Warships. Oh. Ships. Right, let's see if we can get around this corner. I'm just... where is it? There it is. Save. Brilliant. Go back. Playing this one-handed while I'm half paying attention. 5. And I would like to open that in Streamlab, please. Yes, please. Oh, good lord. Okay, we have a dance. Sonar on. Yeah, fire's going to be okay, so I can ignore that one. Right, let's get the chat back up. I can close that down. Back to the chat. Good day, a name that was. And Ashanio? Oh, good lord. I do apologise if I say this wrong. But hello. So I'm gonna have to increase the size of the chat, I should say. I'm not completely pleased with it. I know I've got my glasses on, but Asanio? I believe that's I think that's going to be the closest I get to being correct. Right, there we go. Sorry, we're having the usual couple of hiccups at the start of the stream, so you're gonna have to just bear with me. I do apologise. Right, there we go. I do apologise, sorry. The chat was so small I couldn't actually read it. Cool cat with a hat, hello. Asanio, yeah, good luck, yeah, good luck, thank you. Good luck to you too, sir. Saw some of your videos and they are surely going to get some attention. Right, thank you, thank you. Ooh, okay, could have saved my shot there. Right, let's see if I can actually start paying attention. There we go. Because this is not, well, it's not going to look like a good game because I spent the first couple of minutes faffing around, but everything seems to be alright. And then I think I may just try getting commanders from the crates. Is that the Halloween commanders that you're talking about? Trying to get the Halloween commanders from the crates. Las Vegas, good day Las Vegas. You're on baby duty, so I may not be my acknowledged as the first pet. No, that's fine, that's fine. Joys of having children. Yes, okay. That's fair enough. Chance around trying to get them from the Halloween containers. If they put the Halloween containers on sale, I mean they haven't said anything, which is obviously a little concerning. That Nagato is looking at me. I think I'm going to slow down here drop the exit down to 20 knots, then pop the smoke screen. See if we can get a fire on Nagato at the start of the game. It was so I can focus on the Ognevi. No, that's sound choice actually, because obviously if you want to get the Ognevi and the Halloween Commanders, you're looking at having to play like 400 games with a fully upgraded destroyer. That's just nuts. You're gonna have to literally only play the Halloween mode extensively. I wonder if that's a radar, Bedoini. I think I'm just outside his radar range. Okay, friendly Ganevi seems to be laying his own smoke screen. Right, another thing, I'm going to swish myself around and get some gun angles on the Prince Eitel Friedrich. Yeah, the Halloween Commanders I'm in two minds about. Part of me is like, oh, if I get them, then I could always have them for future experimentation, which is a fair enough point. Another part of me as well, thinking in the current environment, I'm just not going to use them. And in that sense, is it really worth me going down that route of investing into them? I think what I might do, I might just see how much of this, these tabs and things like that I can actually grind out. If it does look like I'm getting lots of tabs and things like that, and I've got lots of time to obviously put aside to it, then maybe I might go to aim for something high. But if it turns out it's a bit of a pain in the arse and I can't really be too bothered with it, then I might just see where I can get without. Oh. I think I should be alright. Prince Eitel Friedrich can't see me. Nagato might see me soon, so that's cautious. Okay, I've lost sight of the Nagato. I think I'll turn out and away from the mass. I think that was good timing because I've just come under fire from something. Oh Christ, we only had 2 ships left. Heal. Let's push up north, see if I can get the Bodoni polished off. And then what's that leaving their team? A Guardian, Algero, Prince Eitel Friedrich and a Nagato. I'm definitely spotted by whatever destroyer it is. Oh. Prince Eitel Friedrich's behind me. KG5, I know. Prince Eitel Friedrich's fired at me. I dodged the guy in these torpedoes. Dodging the. Let's do sonar. Yes, I know. He's the nearest thing to me. What else was I going to shoot? Knock that throttle back. That guy, he should have waited till he was a lot closer. Right, pop a smoke. Come on, I need to drop off now, please.
Smoke screen set. Fire.
What the hell is that?
Problem solved, sir. Attention. Reporting a target's position.
don't think don't think I was going to get away with that one. Oh, and then it was. I'm currently playing with my friends, so I'll just be listening in the background. No, that's fair enough. Fair enough. So that was Exeter to start the stream off. 49,000 damage. We've got a full, well, pretty much a full health KG5. So I'm not really sure if it's going to be worthwhile hanging around and watching this one. I mean, we do have the point lead, but the enemy does have the lead in the lead in the number of ships and the lead in the amount of HP and DPM they can dish out. So it's hard to make a call on that one. I think what we'll do is we'll leave this game and then we'll come back and have a look at the end score when that comes through. So as always, if you have any ships that you'd like to see, just shout out in the comments and we'll see what we can do. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to keep playing around with things that I like really. No, we don't need that. I really do want a permanent camouflage on the KG5 at some point. Then there was Jean Bar. Oh, the Jean Bar. Oh. Yeah, okay. Jean Bar. Oh, she's already got. Yeah, better put that on then. Let's see where we go. There's Andrew. Gneisenhower. Okay, we'll do the Gneisenhower after this one. Sponsor Squared. Do you know anyone that has earned all the ships that require global XP? Earning them, not that I know of. I know some people are close, but obviously grinding it all out is quite difficult. The main one is that you can buy them if you have enough elite XP. So if I do this, if you have enough elite XP, so there you can see I've got 15 million elite XP. You can convert elite XP into global XP through one doubloon for 25. So you can boost for it if you really want a ship. I know I partially did that for the Monarch at the time. Vast fingers. Have you got all the Russians, DDs, and Italian cruiser bribes, Major? Of course I have. Well, considering I did the Russian summary Sunday past, that I basically ended up getting them all then. I've recently just finished the Italians, but the plan is, fingers crossed, this Sunday to do a summary of the Italian tech tree. So I do have to play the Italian ships a little bit and get some game captures and then do the usual summary on them, very much like I did with the French destroyers. I look forward to recording that. They're always actually quite fun to record. Seamless. I was excited for the Ognevi, but this was all gone when I saw the requirements. 30,000, no, 30, is it 30,000 or 31,000 tabs, which requires you to play 200 battles in a fully upgraded destroyer. And to fully upgrade your destroyer, that's going to cost you 8,000 tabs. Let's just say they've put it in reach, like just, but you're going to have to play the mode like a madman, and you're only going to have to play that mode, and you're only going to get the Ognevi. You're probably not going to get the other, like the commanders along the way, or all the skins for the Z23. It's definitely interesting. So obviously a tier 6 and 7 game. Akatsuki, Lightning, York, Helena, Edinburgh, Odin, Jean Bar, Iowa. So we'll see where we end up with this. I've spawned on their flank and I'm going to back up the destroyers. I'm not going to run away. I'm going to follow them in and try and give them some support. Yes, it means I end up getting focus fired, but then this is the Jean Bar. She only needs to point one way and then you just forwards or reverse really. Las Vegas long nice. So like 250 plus battles. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just let's see how fun it is. If it's fun, then maybe it can be a bit more justifiable. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit Akatsuki, okie dokie. And it was that does vary on performance. Yeah, it varies on performance, and I guess, but then I think even varying on performance, everyone's personal performance varies as well. So it's a bit like it's a bit swings around. Right? Did I get that out in time? Yes. Edinburgh, nice. Don't stop broadside on your smoke. Try and stop bow on, or kind of angled, and then swish out.
Alerte incendie.
Oh no. Well, let's play, see what we can see in the smoke then.
Alerte incendie.
He's angled that way. Oh, there goes the Edinburgh. Nice. Okay, Helena's moving. Okay, so he might pop out of his smoke screen in a second then. There we go. Oh. Right, I'd like to push forward, but I was off my broadside. Not low enough. Let's see what we can do. Where are we? Oh, I'll have to catch up with that. The reason why I've backed up is I just want to narrow those angles against the enemies. So I'm keeping my bow towards that Iowa and that Jean Bar, and I'm just trying to make sure that I'm in a nicely angled position, that I'm not gonna get, because there you go, there you can see that Iowa's started to realise, oh, there's a nice Jean Bar on his side. Yeah, so I'm gonna start backing up now. Just try and sneak in behind this iron before he can get guns on me. Nice. Now I'll go forward. Yeah, there's a gap there. I think I can make it. Yeah, I know. Torpille va devant. No idea what it means. I'll have to see. Seamus, I have the Venom campaign on, plus I have the Venom campaign on top of it. Yeah, that's the thing. So you got to still grind standard mode, and then you got to grind the Halloween mode. Spartacus, the Russian DD that is awarded in the upcoming event, is it the same as the one that is available at Tier 6? No, it is different. From what I've heard, not confirmed. She's got 4 guns and 2 turrets. Yes, she only has 4 kilometers of torpedoes. I don't know how many, but she's got a heal. So she comes with a repair party. So she could be potentially more survivable than the Minsk. So she's different. Usually the premium ships, they're always different to the tech tree ones in some form or manner, whether that's because they're a different class of ship or they're a different variation on that class of ship. Las Vegas, different Minsk, never mind. Mixer Gamer, hello Mixer Gamer, how are you doing, sir? This is where the wouldn't mind some slightly better high explosives. Oh, okay, no, I'm gonna have to. Blast. There we go, there's a fire. He's not damage conning it, so I'll let it burn. No, he's not damage conning it, so what I'll do, I'll see if I can get a fire on the other Jean bar. On the Jean bar, I should say. Not the other Jean bar. And then we'll load up AP, we're going to use that relay booster. We're going to take advantage of that broadside Iowa. I think I stopped in time. Okay, I'm going to aim for the deck line there because he's turning away, so I'm hoping maybe to try and punch him through the deck. Now we need HE. I mean, what's mine? I know, we're on it. See if we can get a fire on the Iowa. No. Just gotta be cautious because there is that Akatsuki hanging around in this area. There we go. Right, get a heal off. Oh! I would put the fire out. I mean, I'd love to charge down there and try and push them as hard as possible, but the Akatsuki hanging around, it's a very big risk. Got a fire on the Jean bar. Oh, the Iowa, I should say. Oh, hi, Calara. Matthew, hello Matthew, how are you doing? How is everyone actually doing in the chat? Is everyone looking forward to the weekend? Looking forward to the Halloween event? No, it was. I just used the epic booster at the right mission to speed through the first 4. That Akatsuki really wants to torpedo me, doesn't he? Okay, the Iowa is on fire, so we'll see if we can get a fire on the... Yeah, we'll see if we can get a fire on the Jean bar. Las Vegas. No, it's how I try to do it. Sometimes I don't have enough boosters, but it works out. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. I have an idea where the Akatsuki is because he's just dumped a smoke screen. Oh. Okay. Well, at least the Jean bar is obliging us by making himself visible. We're going to start backing up and we're going to use our engine boost to reverse up as fast as possible. See if we can get a fire on the Iowa actually. He's coming back in. There you go. The Iowa seems really easy to set on fire. The Jean bar seems a lot more difficult to set a fire on, so it could be just down to their commander skills. Again, the Iowa's going to put his fires out, so I will have another crack at seeing if I can get that done. No, I didn't position it well enough. as long as the Akatsuki keeps wasting his torpedoes, I don't mind. Let's see if we can get a fire on the Jean Bar.
Alerte incendie.
We're gonna have to put that fire out. I don't think we've got a choice.
Problème résolu, chef.
No, strange.
Torpille à bâbord. Torpille à bâbord.
Oh, the Akatsuki is gonna get very irritated with not being able to predict my course. Let's aim there and see if we can just get it past this. That Jean Bar has just been an absolute pain to actually put down, or even like get a fire started. I don't think we got the long for this world. Finally got fire, but I'm gonna go pop. That should be it. There we go. 153,000 damage. Quite a while. Hello, Dave. How are you doing? Simpus, I have bought Firepower Deluxe Edition, and man, that kamikaze is so overpowered. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The bloody kamikaze. Weekly Havoc is fairly easy. Yeah, no, the Weekly Havoc is fairly easily get it done by Wednesday for myself. It's the hard mode which is taking its time. I'm on to the 175,000 damage. This is the closest I've got for a little while. I've only had that task available to me for the past 2 evenings, and I haven't really been playing Battleships mostly. Battleships is probably the best place for me to do it. Where was I? Matthew, the Halloween event next week looks great, and I love the John Wick reference. This is the thing, are the other two characters referenced to any other genre things? Because I didn't see it. Obviously, the American one is very John Wick inspired, but I don't know about the other. I mean, Blue Furion. I haven't got a clue what that is referencing. Spartacus, cool. The event notes named the same ship as the reward as the one in the tier 6. Yeah, that's it. Lazarus loosely based on the Ognevi. Yeah. So, but basically, you'll be playing the Lazarus, which is the Ognevi in the Halloween event, which is slightly different to the one that you can possibly collect from the store for 30,000 tabs. So there are going to be some slight differences between them. This game's over, and I don't think we're going to pull the win out of the bag, unfortunately. Dave, I'm struggling with hard mode. Yeah, no, being I'm only got to the last step. Personally, I say I feel like I'm struggling with it. I mean, it took me ages to get the 10 citadels. I managed to do it in the Fiji. I just absolutely pounded a Mayuku and a Belfast into submission at point blank range. Was literally the only way I was going to get the citadels. Defeat, but top of the team, so I'll take that, I guess you can say. Economy tab made myself a nice pretty penny. Considering I don't play battleships much, I think when it comes to, I play destroyers and cruisers about equally. I mean, I did start the game off as a destroyer main, then went in. I know I play a lot of cruisers as well. Whereas battleships, I'd say they're like second class ships in my playstyle. But yeah, no, that was amusing to take the Jean Bar out, and also we'll take a look at the results of the Exeter game. So let's see, where did we get with the Exeter game? Exeter, we got 49,000 damage. Top of the team. Okay, yeah, no, fine, we'll take that. Made a really nice, pretty profit there, but then it's because she's tier 5 premium, which is very good for grinding out credits. So, okie dokie, that's alright. Let's see, someone said Gneisenau, didn't they? So let's see, let's get that sorted. Let's get the nation ready. Gneisenau, there she is. So yeah, we'll take the Eisenhower out. I won't bother with a camouflage. Yeah, we're going to need that. Right, let's see how that goes. Simpus, I got Blue Furin too. Oh, fair enough. Dave, the good thing is that you don't need to complete the hard mode challenges. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, even though the hard mode challenges are a bit of a struggle, they're optional. They're completely optional. So even if you do just complete one or two of them, at least that gets you ahead. Mixed Gamer, let me see the battleship in your Let me see that battleship in your team. Why was he so far from the fight? Not sure. I think it's. I'm not. Missed that one. Matthew, I only opened one crate so far, and I got Blue Furin. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I got Blue Furin. So interested in get. So I'm interested in getting the T61. T61. Yeah. Like you said, you've heard it good. The T61 is known for being a good destroyer. I don't have her myself, simply because she's not British. is the honest reason, really. But she is good, and if you like to play ranked, the T61 is a good choice for tier 5 ranked. Matthew, I'm not participating in this campaign personally. Benham isn't really for me. That's fair enough. I'm only really doing it for the channel. It's Benham. I think if I do get the Benham, she's simply gonna sit after I've probably done the review and the let's play. That's probably going to be it, unless people request her on live streams. I just don't see myself playing her. If I'm going to play a tier 6 destroyer, I'm going to take the Cossack out. Let's be fair. Miss Gamer, why was the Colorado that far from the battle? Because it's an American battleship, I guess you could say. But the thing was, he spawned next to me and just turned away. Great. That's not playing your flank. It's like play your flank. It's like here. Tirpitz, a brawling battleship, just like me, should be going in there. You know, in you go. Back up the destroyer. Why not? A brawling battleship is the best supported destroyer I can have. That is going the other way. Dave, yeah, it's a good thing. I don't need to complete the hard mode. The T61 is great, yeah. So yeah, quite a few people. Matthew, American BB players are either newbies or veterans. No in between. Laugh out loud. That is very true. Yes, because the American battleship tech tree is known for being new player friendly. I'm trying not to say anything. Come on, Akatsuki, I need your support. There you go, I got Sean Horse and the Roma. Let's get the turrets off to my left, got a fire to start with. But yeah, so the American tech tree is one of those where it's either new people playing it because it is a very beginner friendly tech tree, or it is veterans because the people who play in between usually go, oh, I'll go play another nation or something like that. Oh, this is going to be a quick game because I'm going in against 3 battleships. Mixed Gamer, good Eisenhower, my baby, my best ship. Well, let me show how to do it badly. Oh no. Is there anyone I can abuse with a bit of broadside? Oh yes, we can. You shouldn't have done that, Roma. There you go, 50,000 damage, I'll take that. That's not how to play the gun Eisenhower. So, Mr. Gamer, how would you rate that gun Eisenhower play? Matthew, Major, you have a lot of boosters. Yes, I do apologise. I'm one of those people who just doesn't seem to spend them. Seamless. I'm gonna buy the T61. I think, but not for the 10K. I'm waiting for the discount at the Black Friday or something. The other one is if okay, on the assumption that you're on the PlayStation, if you have PlayStation Plus, always check the PlayStation Store because sometimes they sell shipped bundles in the PlayStation Store which are discounted in comparison to the store in game. So it's always worth double checking. I assume that's the same on the Xbox as well. I just don't know what the Xbox market's called. Matthew, after I said goodnight and how it was good, I have not been able to get a good game. Laugh up, Major. Come on, you know German ships are the best. No, they're not. They're terrible. They're terrible engineering. Over-engineered pieces of junk. That's what German ships are, in all honesty. Mr. Gamer, I feel you on that. All that hit points running away. Yeah, that's. This is the thing. Amusingly, it may have not been optimum. I mean, let's see. Where are the friendlies? Tirpitz is playing back there. Colorado's even further back. The Wichita is making a run for the next map. Alabama's got a reasonable excuse to be there. But I just feel our team's not, because our team's not too far enough forward. There's a vacuum, and so once the enemy team kills a couple of our destroyers and kills off the aggressive units like myself, then there's this vacuum, and they just move up the vacuum, and that's it. My team's basically surrendered the map. Like they've got no map control. I mean, yes, you could say maybe the destroyers should have overextended themselves. Maybe I was being stupid charging in, but then you can flip the coin the other way and just go, there's such a thing as too far back. The objectives are here, not back there. Let's go back and we'll check out how that goes, because it would be amusing. It's going to be amusing to see how far up the leaderboard I come, having died so quickly. Matthew, Major, get out of there. Too late. Las Vegas talks at the ready. Matthew, yeah. Seems there was a T61 for a good price, but I didn't have the money for it back then. And there's another problem. I have doubloons in game only to buy the ships. Fair enough, Matthew. The game is lost. Everyone is clumping. Yeah, that's the thing. You end up with a big ball of doom, I call it. Simpus, I have like 9k doubloons, and I'm waiting for good discounts. Yep, no, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. If you're going to use those in-game doubloons that you've earned, then that's fair enough. Mr. Gamer, he should have pushed. You should have pushed with you, yeah, the Tirpitz, by the guy Wichita acting like a Russian cruiser. That's the thing, like, the Wichita is a really good battle tanking island cruiser. She should be up the front, using her radar, taking advantage of islands. Also, good to see you, pilot guy. Las Vegas, I don't get what people are defending at the back of the map in domination. A World of Tanks invasion, what are the odds of that happening? I can partially get it if you've got the range, but if you play too far back, I mean, I can get it sometimes when a single player is pushed by the enemy back, and they end up going, oh no, I'll run to this corner. I can draw a couple of enemy units this way and maybe give my team some breathing space on the rest of the map. But that Wichita's not going to draw anyone because the rest of the friendly team's in front of him. Matthew, so much mass in one place like a black hole formed. Yeah, no. You see it quite often. German battleships aren't my forte. Battleships aren't my forte, and then German battleships really aren't my forte. But you know what? If you keep requesting them, I'll keep trying it. Let's see if I can take the KG5 out, because I was partially getting her ready. Let's see how we can do in the KG5. Don't worry, we won't play battleships or stream. Oh, okay, actually, play the mass. Yeah, go on then. Las Vegas, do you have the Alaska? Yes, I do have the Alaska. Is that a request? Okay, let's see. Let's take the mass out. There she is. Definitely going to put a camouflage on her. put one of those on. One of them, one of them. That should be alright. Yeah, okay, let's set the mass out. Let's see where we can get with that. Yeah, no, I've got all the... I've finished the bureau now. The bureau literally ticked over probably a couple of hours ago, and I now have everything in the bureau, and I've got no progress in the bureau at the moment. So it's kind of a bit of a shame they didn't add anything to the bureau, but fingers crossed for next patch is the best way to put it. Matthew, I really struggle in the mass. Fair enough, fair enough. Not every ship's going to be for everyone. That's to be honest. And I haven't played the mass in a good while. Okay, this is a very heavy destroyer game. So we have Akatsuki, Literabel, Udachi, Z23 Fletcher, Mayuku, Wichita, Sinop. Okay, radar, sonar. This is a very aggressive game. Am I going to have any support? Colorado, Boise, maybe I might have some support. Let's just head for the center of C and then we can work it out. Las Vegas, you don't have to play it, but I was wondering, yeah, if you don't mind. No, it's fine, I'll do the last one after this. Majors, do you have the Valor stock? Yes, I do. I can take that out as well if that's a request. Matthew, Mass and York suck in my honest opinion. The York is awkward, is the best way to put it. Mass I don't mind. I used to play a lot of German. I went through a phase of playing German DDs. I don't play them so much these days. But I did go through a phase of playing them. I did quite enjoy them. I think they've probably been the only big DD tech tree that is in the game that I do enjoy enough to play regularly, I guess you could say. Witchy. Witch's radar range is 9 kilometers. So she's gonna have me tagged no matter what I do.
Set a smoke screen.
No, there's a Wichita here. Stay in the zone, stay in the zone. Wichita's right in range. Colorado, we really need you to, like, pull some weight. If you could just make that Wichita disappear. There we go. Well, we better shoot. There's no point not shooting. However, what we do know is the Wichita has obviously used his radar. So now that means I can rest a little bit easier once I drop off detectability. Please. Thank you. I'll get my guns trained off to my right side. They need to put mixed gamer. They need to put 2 destroyers and a cruiser next in the bureau grind. That is my predictions. That is actually my prediction. Is that we'll get 2 destroyers and a cruiser. I think we'll get, fingers crossed. I'm thinking we'll get USS Worcester as an American light cruiser. We'll get HMS Daring as a British destroyer. And that Kobovsky, or whatever the hell we want to call it, that Soviet tier, that legendary tier destroyer that they've kind of teased. If I could like place a bet, that's what I would say. I was wondering why I was going so slow. I'm only on half speed. That would be the things I would like. Matthew, actually, Tier 6 Deutschland sucks. Well, do you mean the tier 5, the Grass Bay? Las Vegas, York is not great. I enjoy the mass a lot. That's fair enough. Mixer, I agree. That's in regards to the Bureau. Let's see if we can just tickle this Wichita while he's spotted by our battleship. Matthew, we can agree Alaska is not a true cruiser. That is very true. She's a battle cruiser, not a true cruiser. Yeah, she's doing the right thing there. I just wish our Colorado could actually hit. That is probably me dead because I got two Wichitas who want to be my friends. And I got a friendly Colorado who can't seem to hit anything. Please, can we find his citadel?
Gegnerischer Kreuzer zerstört.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Leave me alone, Wichita. I've done enough in this game. Thank you. Oh, please miss, please miss. Right, sorry, where are we? We seem to agree that was in regards to the Bureau. Polyguy, mass is not too bad, even though the guns are not the best. Yeah, you've got the 128 mils rather than the 150 mils. It would have been quite interesting to see if they gave it the 150 millimeters, but because they give the Guidey the option to have the 150, so why not the mass? I don't know. I haven't really looked into it in a historical point of view because it's German naval history. But maybe it's something to put on the to-do cards. Yeah, I'm being a bit harsh. I would like the mass if she had the 150s. Yeah, no. So Mixer, yep, it's like an American Scharnhorst, and what's that in regards to? The Alaska. Las Vegas, Matthew. I don't blame you. The guns aren't? No, the guns aren't great, but I think it's the torps are not bad, so it's decent all round. Yeah, that's the thing. The mass is the big gun. The big gun all-rounder kind of ship. Like, she's got guns and she's got enough sting in the teeth. The good things in the mass is her HP. She has a lot of HP. Her DPM sucks, but because she's got so much HP, she can actually sit in the fight a lot longer. So and actually get more, last longer, and use her DPM for longer. The German torpedoes, they don't hit that hard. Okay, so that's one of the outstanding weaknesses of the torpedoes. However, their speed and their range is quite good. Their detectability range is quite good, and they are actually for a tech tree destroyer. They do have the least. They will give an enemy the least response time from their torpedo detectability range. So usually, unless someone's got sonar or an aircraft or something like that spotting for torpedoes, you should more than likely get the torpedoes to hit. Obviously, this game no torpedoes, but in theory, that's the theory behind it anyway. But okay, Matthew, if it has the guided guns, it would be better. Matthew, I will see if I can give her more love. He gone. Oh god. Don't make me read things like that. It's offensive. He's getting a nice programmer game. Move. get in point blank against a Wichita and hope it works. I couldn't find her citadel for the life of me. I guess I'm so close that the sister, and she must have like a below waterline citadel, and therefore I can't get to it at close range. It's one of the reasons why it makes the Wichita very survivable, I guess you could say. But it is what it is. Fourth on the team, you know, I'd take it. It wasn't really a busy game on my flank. We only ever had like the Wichita and the... What was it? We had something else come over. I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been just the Wichita that came over, yeah. So that's the mass. Someone said Alaska next, I believe. So you're going to go make me spend, well, lose loads of money going to play Legendary. Just wanted to see how did we do in that last game in the Gneisenhower. We won. Okay, so maybe the enemy overextended themselves and we came back for it. Second from bottom. I got first blood though. Yeah, Gneisenhower is not a strong, wow, not a ship I enjoy, and I guess it then might. Do I not enjoy it because of the gameplay, or do I play badly in her because I don't like her? It could be swings and roundabouts on that one. Vlad next, if no other requests. I think the Alaska, and then we got the Vladivostok. Major, Matthew, does Major not like Americans laugh out loud? Oh, I do. I do like the Americans. It's just when it comes to history, obviously my passion is Royal Navy, and therefore I know a lot more regarding the Royal Navy stuff over the other nations. Yeah, we're going to need that. Oh, we can have planes instead. Okay, for the first time in a long time, let's see how we do in the Alaska. What the hell is this commander build? I want that. No, okay, I want that. I'll go for that. We'll give that a go. I'm not sure if I like it. It's the best way to put it. Matthew, don't blame you. They wasted the tea and ruined English. Oh God. Dave, I like the mass. For me, it's an upgraded T61. Okay, yeah. This is the thing. I think the mass is probably going to be one of those Marmite ships in that tech tree. And it's a bit like, it's why like with the Guidey, people like to mix and match between the 128s and the 150s. I do find. They should change that. It's expensive to run legendary ships, too expensive. So are we going to see the Grosser Kurfürst next? Oh no, please spare me. I think we got the Vladivostok listed up next. I don't think anyone else has made a request for anything. Yeah, Pilot Guy requested the Vladivostok. We'll give this up to 2.5 minutes. If I get to 2.5 minutes and I don't get a game, then I'm going to call it skip. Because obviously having a live stream where we just watch this menu for 5-10 minutes when it's already quite a short live stream in regards, so I give it 2.5 minutes, and if I don't get a game by then I will take the Vladivostok out. Oh, we're locked in at 1 minute and 40. Bloody hell. Oh, I'm glad the legendary ships are so popular. Okay, game of domination on Greece. Yeah. The thing is, the legendary ships are really expensive, but I wouldn't mind that if legendary ships are actually fun. And I think that moment, for me, that's the issue. We've got a battleship and a battleship and a battlecruiser. Okay, you kind of know that I don't really like battleships that much, so I'd like to see a bit of diversity at Legendary. And I think the way they made it, where you can only team up with other Legendary ships, kind of means that you can't really division up, because I don't want to division up with a big division of battleships.
Battle starts.
And also, like, tier 7 and is so battleship heavy already. I don't think we need more battleships at tier 7. I think we need something else, and this is why I really do hope they introduce some other class of ship at Legendary tier, because at the moment 3 battleships isn't the right solution. Okay, I can understand why they bring up battleships, because everyone likes a nice shiny battleship, but when it comes to actual play-wise, if you don't like battleships, there's nothing there for you at the moment. So fingers crossed, some destroyers, some cruisers, something British. This is the thing, if there was a British cruiser here, or a British destroyer here, or even a British battleship here, I'd be like, yeah, brilliant, I love it. Because it'd be something I'd have the passion to play, and even a bit of diversity would be very nice. Matthew, may I request the hood? You can request one of my favourite ships. And it's perfectly fine with me. I like it when you request ships I like. If you request ships I don't like, that's when I do mind. Oh, Grace occur first. Well, she can't hit anything at range, so I just turn away and start using the HE. Yes, HE. Dave, what did you use to get your 10 torpedoes in one game? I used HMS Gallant. The reason being was basically it was Icarus or Gallant. The reason why I decided to play with a British destroyer was especially you want to, because say the Icarus does actually have 10 torpedoes in 2 5 torpedo launchers. The other one is the British have that ability to sequentially launch their torpedoes in a line, and therefore if a tier 4 battleship is not paying attention and staying in a straight line, then they're easily going to eat 3 or 4 torpedoes if you have them sequentially launched. So the aim there was obviously by doing the sequential launching, I had a better ability to actually get multiple torpedo hits on a single target, rather than with other destroyers where you do a spread where you might get 1. I just did narrow beam and went either I get none or I get 4, and that's how I got it in the end, which is quite nice. Right, switching my turrets to my starboard side, and I'm going to start pushing the Alpha objective, because I'm noticing that all their big heavy units are over at the Delta objective, so I've got nothing to fear apart from whatever destroyers inside this objective. And I've got radar, and I've got a Udachi support. Mixed gamer, very true. Simpus, I would love the Minotaur, Goliath, Thunderer, Conqueror. Just basically that white flag with the red cross with the Union Jack in the top corner. That's the one we want. Oh, Z23. Oh, it just all whiffed. Funny guy, don't really like battleships also, and that's the thing. That's why it's nice to have different classes in this game, because all the classes support each other and counter each other. And this is one of my big pet peeves with, say, tier 7 and legendary tier, is that there's a big focus on one class of ship, and therefore you don't get the kind of diversity that you get down at lower tiers. It basically always makes me feel guilty playing a battleship, because I know I'm not not the best battleship player out there, and if I'm gonna play, I'd rather let someone else play the battleship. I don't think he got torpedoes out, so I think I'm alright here. So I'm going to cap this, and then I'm going to start heading over towards the Bravo objective, I guess. Las Vegas, Dave, anything Japanese? Las Vegas used the Fubuki to get his 10 torpedoes. Mixed Gamer used the Fubuki. I think there's quite a lot of different choices in regards to getting your 10 torpedo hits. The big question is, because I know it was still bugged before the patches earlier this week, and I don't know whether they've changed it since the patches earlier this week, but you could actually do the 10 torpedo hits by torpedoing a friendly ship. Now they may have patched that out, or it may still be there. What have I got over here? No, that one? No, that's not really in range. No, John Buzz, turn away. I think we're going to end up losing. Our destroyers aren't quite in the right place. I'd like a destroyer up near our two battleships to the north, really, in order to give them some form of covering fire. Yes, I know I have high explosive loaded. I was expecting worse. But yeah, every hit hurts from the Amatos because of their guns just pen so hard. Did I miss? I must have missed.
The ship is on fire.
Oh, hello. The thing is, the reload on the Alaska is so slow, 17 seconds. Just getting torn to pieces and focused here.
Problem solved, sir. Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren.
This is going to be a quick way to lose a bucket load of money. Can we get rid of that Fletcher? Yes.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
No idea how long I'm going to survive, but we're going to see what we can do for how long we can. Just gonna have to keep this big girl swinging in the water. Gonna have to put the fire out. I haven't got enough HP to hang around. Fletcher's got me spotted, but yeah, okay. This is like, how long can I dance to stay alive? And the worst part is I keep hitting him, but it's like, it's incapacitations, just Kill him. I'm gonna have this Fletcher stalking me for ages. Thankfully, I guess as long as he's stalking me, he can't be killing my battleships. But I am going to swing it back in against the Fletcher and see if I can cut him off from heading back towards the Bravo objective. But it is risky with the Yamato there. Matthew, Deutsch? Spotting Squared, what premium ship available to purchase for Global XP should I get? Depends what class of ship you like to play. I think if I had to recommend a cruiser, I'd probably recommend the Otago. As for battleships, I'm not a battleship player, so it's probably best not to ask me what my recommendation is for a battleship, or else I'll probably say the Monarch, simply because it flies the White Ensign. But also, I think the Alabama is quite a good choice, or the Jean Bar. Both of those would be good choices for Global XP ships. It'd be interesting to see what potential future Global XP ships we get in the future. Will we see Udachi come back? Will we see Belfast come back? Those two ships would be quite interesting. But if Las Vegas says the Alabama, yeah, very nice. That's why I was being hit by torps by my teammates. Yes, quite potentially. Finally, guys, depends on what ship you like to enjoy the most and play style. As along the same, Boomix Gamer says the Yami is dead. Ah, okay, brilliant. Dimmy how are you? Dimmy Phoenix, how are you? How are you, sir? It's good to see you again. How about Cossack next? Where were we in requests? We got a request for Vladivostok, we've got a request for Hood, and we've got a request for Cossack. I think this stream's going to end up just being lots of requests rather than the usual community game, unless people in the community want to play like tier 7. I know! What do you think I'm doing? Okay, well, if you're spotted, then he's got to be... If you're spotted, I'd say he's more like here. Because I'm not detected. Where's those torpedoes come from? Yeah, look, you can see the torpedoes are going straight up, so he's definitely down in this area. Oh, I'm now detected as well. So that means, yeah, definitely in those areas. Well, at least the sector location tool is actually quite a nice tool. God, no, what's my detectability? 9 kilometers to the Yamato, so I'm not quite in a decent range to do it. Let's turn it on now and see. And we're also going to put the sonar on. Oh, Fletcher, you're not looking so big and scary now, are you? Nice. Spartacus Squared. Any truth in the rumours that CVs will be in beta test early next year? Not that I know of. To be honest, I'm not an official content creator for World of Warships Legends. At least I'm not officially. It is a World of Warships Legends channel, and I do produce content for World of Warships Legends, but I'm not an official content creator. Therefore, I'm basically in the same situation as you guys. Anything that I find out is usually through research and things like that, not because it's provided to me by Wargaming anyway. Third on the team, and I'll be honest, I wasn't really impressed with my performance, but managed to make a profit. And we're not playing that again this stream. Vladivostok, okay, that was the next one. Then we have Hood, and then we have Cossack. Let's see, let's get the Vladivostok out. So, she's a Russian at tier 7. Where is she? There she is at the end. I was going to say, that's not the Valibus stock when I saw the image. No, we won't bother with camo. We will stick one of them on. We will stick one of them on. What's my options? I don't think you need the increased accuracy. I think she's good enough as she is. Any of these I want to change? No. No, I don't think I want to change any of that. You know what? Let's give the spotter aircraft a go. It's worth a laugh. A good game, Major. Thank you, thank you. Well, I think that's, yeah. I haven't played the Alaska in a long time. I guess the radar spotting does actually help with obviously getting spotting damage and things like that. So maybe that did assist me. Also, I managed to get a capture, I guess, which is I guess can be unique sometimes. At least the matchmaker's a lot quicker for tier 7. Domination on Greece again. I wonder if we've got a different objective layout though, because there's 2 different objective layouts for Greece, which is nice. I'd like to see that more often. I'd like to see a variation in the what you're actually going to get in the game, because sometimes it can be just a little bit predictable. It's like, oh, it's capture the base in this map, so it'll be there and there, and I'll spawn here and I'll do this. So okay, we've got the same objective layout. Only one destroyer, lots and lots of battleships. I'm going to do a really hard left, I think. Come on, you big girl. Let's get this turned. And then we'll take a quick look at the shipping forecast and see what we got. We'll see what we're up against. Potentially, the wife could be home in 1/4 of an hour. This gamer, may I request your fun tier 4 destroyer? Oh, what, the Russian one? Let's see, what's that put me up after this? That puts me 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, alright. But I probably won't be able to take too many more requests for this stream, simply because on the assumption that each game's going to take 15 minutes, you've got me about 45 minutes. Most fun tier 4 destroyer, Kamikaze. Oh damn, I'm spotted. And I'm sailing broadside on. No, 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 no. Oh, it's a Sean horse. Don't worry, he'll miss. They always miss. Ah. Enemy team, Akatsuki, York, New Orleans. New Orleans in a division with another New Orleans. Scharnhorst, Bismarck. And then we have a Jean Bar in a division with a Jean Bar. I'm not going to say it, but just take one look at the map and see what my team's doing. No, New Orleans is turning out. I'm not going to be able to take advantage of that. Got to start my turn in now. My aim is to try and get to here on the map and get in between these islands, and then use those islands as cover to push. Because I suspect their DD is in Bravo, and I don't know what my team's doing. What are you doing? Like, we've completely capitulated our right flank. And the enemy team's not being as aggressive as I anticipated. And I seem to be at the head of the, is it Lemon Train, they call it? There you go. So I got the double, yeah, I've got the double New Orleans division here. That's fine by me. Bismarck's battle tanking. What's that? Akatsuki. Okay, I will try and guessed that. Their Akatsuki's dead. I don't know what these two New Orleans are doing. They should be both behind that island there, shooting HE over at me. I don't know why the Bulldog has gone open water. That's a really strange thing to do. Who's punching me from the front? Oh, it's probably the Jean Bar that's gone and parked in the centre, so I need to get myself in a decent angle between the Jean Bar and the Bismarck. Because the Vladivostok's actually quite a survivable ship once you bow tank. It's just obviously trying to find that position. Can't seem to take advantage. Oh, if the New Orleans comes around the corner, then I will be able to take advantage of him. The thing is, I hadn't anticipated that they would have so many battleships in the centre, because I don't understand. No, you're not overextending. Okay. Let's go there and see what we get. I'm hoping maybe to go through the deck. Nah, I got to bounce off his turret. However, the nice one of that Scharnhorst coming in is he's now closing the angle, so that does make my bow tanking position a lot stronger. He should be going along my flank and trying to open up the angles against me. And then again, it's a Scharnhorst, so let's see what we can do with this. If not, I might have to consider. Well, that was rubbish. Mixed Gamer, thank you for teaching me that push on ACAP. Which push? Well, I guess that's one of the things of my my Let's Plays is I do pass on my playstyle, and wow, whether or not you deem my playstyle to be good or not. The turret seems to get knocked out a lot more than I remember with on this Vladivostok. I'm sure I remember the turrets being a lot more survivable on the VAD. So I'm just going to pop in here and see if I can get Cap. He's going backwards. Just going to wait till I've got two turrets ready. And then we'll fire that turret just in case. Oh, here comes more, here comes more. Nice. Right, okay. The Battle of the Bow Tanking Battleships. I'll go. Nice, 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 thank you. What can we get? 42,000. That was, what was that, 15,000 against the Bismarck? Destroyer, I've tried to warn you. I think that's fair. I gave him 3 blows of my horn. Bismarck's come in, so now I've only got that to battle tank against. So they've lost a lot of map control here. And they've got no torpedoes left? Yeah, they got no torpedoes left. Okay, I'll put 3 fires out, that's fine by me. Broadside Bismarck, yes please. I think the Jean Bar's coming in nice and close. I'm going to keep my turrets off to my my port side in case I need to do a drive-by on the... Very tempted. Oh, Neptune's beard. Well, he's coming back. He's got to be coming back. Yep. Oh, we're going in. Who's the weakest here? Alabama. Ooh, could we punch through the Alabamas? Actually, that is very tempting. Ah, all bounced. He managed to turn in nicely. Bismarck's going to eat some torpedoes. Yeah, Bismarck's gone. Well, there we go. Only 93,000 damage. Some really strange plays from both teams there. My team going all the way around to the Alpha objective. By doing... I'm not quite keen on that. But it seems like it might pay out because we've also got some forces going into B. So we have got a bit of a crossfire on their team. Their team forming up at the top, fair enough, and they looked like they were spreading out, but the problem is their battleships are focused in the centre, and the worst thing their battleships have done, they've actually closed in together and closed off the crossfire, which means that I don't have to be... The closer they're together, the closer I can get, because they can't get round onto my sides. And so I'm actually, just to push them nice and hard. Okay, yeah, I paid my price, I guess, but... It's distracted their battleships long enough for my team to get in on those flanks, which is quite nice. Let's go. When you said you plan on using the islands as cover to push, yeah, no, yeah, going around with Alpha, yeah, no. As a battleship, I'd rather go round, and then because if I'm over there, I've only got that much of the map in front of me to worry about. And if my team's doing the right thing, that means we get a crossfire into the centre, which is quite nice, and then that means that I can use an island with my battleship to try and work around it, so I can use the islands to negate part of the map from taking fire, while say sticking my nose out and saying I want to focus on that bit of the map. So yeah, it's a little bit of reading the map and things like that is sometimes preferred on the team and the best battleship on the team. I'll take that. That's I don't play... I keep saying I don't play battleships much. But it's just amusing that this evening we seem to be doing alright. Luck of the draw, I guess you can say. It was HMS Hood next, and then we got HMS Cossack after that. So we've got a bit of a nice Royal Navy sprint, haven't we, next? Which I'm looking forward to. Oh... I don't mean... Oh, I think I am. Polyguy, I find that if you aim with the Vladivostok's turrets away from the enemy while you're on reload, they don't get knocked out too often. Okay, no, for ramming speed. Oh, I wish we got into ramming range. Denin, hello Denin. Right, I do apologise for this, but I am going to have to quickly use the bathroom. Been streaming for an hour and a half, so I'll be back in 5 minutes, and while I'm nipping off, I'll leave you with HMS Hood. Can I get the camera to spin? Yeah, camera spinning. Back in 5. Or probably less than that, probably a minute or so. sorry about that. Had a little bit too much to drink before the stream. Wow, too much water, and I think I had a can of Coke as well. Right, let's get H1's hood ready. I do apologise for that. Yeah, we'll stick a credit booster on her. And as always, the glorious 37.7 knots. See how we go. Anyone else here drinking Yorkshire tea, or is it just me? I've got water on the go at the moment, and the aim is, obviously after the stream, I've got to rustle up a meal for the missus, because she'll be finishing work, and then after that I'll probably sit down, crack out a bit of World of Warships, and have a nice glass of Lamb's naval rum. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's going to be my relaxing drink this evening. JP, hello JP. Everyone seems to be turning up for the last half an hour of the stream. I do apologise. Let's see. We have a tier 6 and 7 game of domination on North. Enemy team: Mass, Jervis, Udachi, Helena, Megami, Gneisenhower, KG5 and Vanguard. Quite an interesting game. Right, so my usual play in a battleship is, from where I spawn, is to head to my left and then see where I have to go. In Hood, because she's so fast, I don't want to put the pedal to the metal straight away. Well, I guess I ought to do the usual plug, guys. If any of, hopefully you're enjoying the live stream, and if you are, feel free to give it a thumbs up. That obviously helps promote the live stream during searches and things like that. So basically, it's a nice little way to help me out, and it helps the channel out as well. I'm just looking at the emojis. What is this? I don't know. What? You tell me. What? Pardon, guys. Japanese green tea for me. A nice green tea. He's tempted. Usually I end up having, if I'm not going to have rum or whiskey or some alcoholic beverage, and sometimes I will have a herbal tea in the evening. Chamomile tea I do like towards the end of the evening. I think I haven't got any of them at the moment, but cinnamon and apple tea. It's a very nice winter / Christmassy tea. Actually, I've had that before. Was I spotted? Is he shooting someone else? Shooting the Sonop. Okay. Well, I think Akatsuki has this one in the bag. Alright, tip on this map, guys. Do not go down here, because, well, don't go down there if you're a battleship, because you'll be useless to your team for quite a long time. The only time I think going down there might be worthwhile is if you want to maybe flank the objective in a destroyer or a fast cruiser, but most of the time you just want to be going, if you're going to mess around with sea, you want to be either going into it or in the open water next to it, going down that right hand side. It just means you're taking yourself out of the game for quite a long time. At the moment, nothing's coming in range. And, oh, okay, right, we're putting the pedals in the metal now. Let's load up HE. JP, it's morning. In the morning where you are. Bloody hell, you must be right over. Polygon, that's a nice tea. Denning, this what I said hours ago. Oh, this is what I had hours ago. 3 pints. I used to enjoy ales, but nowadays I'm more spirits and wine. I don't like the bulkiness of like beers and lagers and ales. Oh, Vanguard. Turn away. Get my armour nice and angled. She's angling as well there, so she's doing the right thing here. I just don't think going aggressive with the hood down there at the moment is the right thing to do. Oh, I got high explosives loaded. Oh, perfect. Nice, got a fire. See, we've got the mass. Oh, okay, both masses are weak. Let's see if we can just pick one off. Let's give that one 2 turrets. Let's see if we can give this one 2 turrets. Garmy KG5.
Enemy destroyer detected. Our team has taken the lead.
Did I aim too high? Oh, we'll load up AP and we'll just push down and see if we can get a nice flank on this Vanguard if he's still alive. But they've, yeah, I was just about to say, they've kind of thrown all their destroyers away really quickly this game.
Victory is in sight.
This is going to be a really dull game just because the rest of the team seems to be on it like a car bonnet. I've done barely anything this game. Hello Citron, good to see you. Las Vegas, as you get older, beer makes you feel more bloated. Yeah, okay, no, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, I think if I was going to the pub, then I would probably have an ale. But if I'm going to have a drink at home, I think I'd rather have wine or a spirit. Got a whiskey and a rum in the cupboard, and I think my aim is when it comes close to Halloween. For the Halloween stream, I've got some ideas. I'll probably get myself a bottle of Kraken, just to be in theme with the channel. But this is an amusing one. So their ships at the sea objective, they've just been all around it, but not in it. I want to actually cut him off by going. Actually, I don't. It seems pointless chasing that Maiku off. He's already chased himself off. I'd rather start heading back towards the sea objective, I think. This is I'm sorry guys, but it's just such a dull game. I'm going to come way down at the bottom just because our destroyers have been incredibly efficient at annihilating the enemy team. I think if we got time towards the end of the stream, I might see if I can take HMS Hood out, because I'm not really pleased with this. I mean, what... Let's see if we can. Let's go back up this way. See if we can get the Gneisenhau. See if we can actually get some kind of brawl out of this. Dylan, it's night for me. 9, yeah, 20, yeah. So you're the same time zone as me, Dylan. You know what that means. JP, no, I mean the red emoji they sent was me in the morning. But remember, I'm in Mexico, so you're 6 hours behind. And Pilot Guy, snowy in the afternoon, because for Canada, it's snowing already in Canada as well. I think if I could choose a place to go live, yeah, I think Canada or Norway. Those would be where I'd relocate. Maybe New Zealand. I think there's some nice regions of New Zealand too. New Zealand always looks pretty. So, Pilot Guy, you're 7 hours behind. Dylan, this is me without tea, me with tea. Well, that was an absolutely horrendous game in Hood, and I came bottom of the team. And I don't know what I could have done different. Maybe played more aggressive, but I've just learned with Hood not to play aggressive because you can just get put down so easily. We'll see if we can take Hood out again. we'll do the Cossack, and then we'll do the Hood again, because that was just a dull game. I do apologise for that. There we go. Let's get the Cossack out. Nah, for me, the Arctic or Russia. It's a little bit too cold. Nothing grows there. Doing finish. So I have two pretty nasty games saved. One is just ridiculous, but is an old game like before the Commander rework. The other one is also quite good and more recent. Which one would you prefer? Send them both in. Send them both in. That's perfect. Well, I should send them both in. I should be saying, not in the other way, but yes, send it in because it's always good. It's always good to have a vast choice of clips. In case any of you don't know what Demon Phoenix is saying is if you have any of your own game captures that you'd like to submit for commentary as part of the Sea Trials or the Amateur Reports videos, the community videos that I do on a Monday, basically you can send them into the email address. If you've got a preference, whether you prefer it to be an Amateur Report or a Sea Trials, let me know. And the idea, so Amateur Reports is a way to spotlight a good game. And then a Sea Trials is a way to either show off some good tactics or to help people improve. So if you have a horrendous game and you go, what the hell happened? I want to know, what would you do differently? You can send it in and I'll do doodles on screens like I would have done this and that. Or if you do something really well, I'll go, this is a good example of someone doing a good thing. Enemy team, T61 Guidey, Benson, Trento, Helena, Queen Elizabeth, Nagato, Colorado. And something's got me spotted, so something's all of their destroyers are quite vicious actually. I'm glad to have a guidey coming in with me actually. And yeah, so that covers off that side of it. Let's just quickly.
Provide cover for that target.
Contested.
Acknowledged.
Trento, that would be Trento that dropped a smoke. Okay, let's just dance. Oh, T61 too. There you go, both, all the destroyers have popped smoke, apart from me. Their guidey's dead. Nice. Pop the fire out, reduce my detectability by 2 kilometers.
Problem solved, sir.
I'd say he's probably going to be there. I don't want to push the T61 because I know he's got sonar and his sonar is a lot better than the sonar in the Cossack, so I'd rather stand off for a little bit, wait a little bit and then see if I can push him. So let's see if I can back up this guidey here. Yeah, I'm on it. And I might then go investigate and see what's going on over at the Charlie objective.
Reporting the position of a strategic target.
Right, let's use that engine boost because that will get the Cossack up to about 40 knots. Oh, it's Benson. Okay. See what we can do. Polygon New Zealand sounds nice. Well, the thing, wow, if you ever watched the Lord of the Rings films, that was all filmed in New Zealand, so that gives you a really nice idea of the region and things like that. It's a very pretty country. Oh, there's a Helena over here. Okay, I don't want to be friends with the Helena. But let's see if we can find this Benson and this smoke spring. Then is this Japanese green tea? Wait, or it could be soup. You could be showing me pictures of pea soup. I don't know. Then I'm guessing it is. Right, I don't want to duke it off with a Helena. That's a bad idea. That's a quick way to die. So I'm going to try and get out of here. We will just get some speculative torpedoes out. And hopefully a battleship or something can come over here and deal with that. So let's head back over towards the Bravo. I mean, Bayern, I could really do with your assistance over here. Yeah, there goes our guidey. Helena's just going to tear destroyers up. Really need the battleship to go in there and sort her out, put her in her place. Bayern is playing. Okay. What's their destroyer left? Just the T-61. What I might do, I might see if I can get a flanking position on the Helena, pop a smoke screen and then chip away at her with some 4.7 inch guns. Start popping that smoke screen because you can see the Benton smoke screen starting to disappear. I don't know, now Russia, because its guardian bears would protect my house. That always reminds me of the polar bear that was spray painted up in Siberia. I think someone spray painted T-34 on the side of a polar bear. Just how nuts would you have to be to get that close to a polar bear? Oh, yeah, that news story always tickles me. I mean, it's I'm British. Don't get me wrong, but Russia has the best, and sometimes Russians ride on them. You gotta be careful there. You don't want to be stereotyping the Russians. They'll come after you. They've done it before. Rightio, we'll make a quick dash, grab the Charlie objective, and then we'll do a 180 and we'll come back and see what's left of their battleships, if anything at all. Again, nothing special, but I don't think I've done anything wrong. Just reading the map. Yeah, I think I've read everything up to now. Then, not even guns can stop them. Hell, they even had training to grab bullets.
Our team has taken the lead.
Probably go. Canada has bears too. Well, Canada. I think the reason why Canada's quite tempting as well is because they've got. They got nice. Well, I guess they've got gun laws which actually would allow you to have firearms. And I would definitely be into the collector side of firearms. I mean, I do have a deactivated M38 Kakano from 1939. Later half of 1939 was when it was manufactured. It was I've got a little bit of a soft spot for the Italians historically wise, and picking up a Kakano was a lot cheaper than picking up a Lee Enfield. There we go, we're clear. And yes, I know. Ha ha ha, you got a deactivated gun, I got a real gun. I know. Denning, do you ride them though? What's this obsession with bear riding? Or is it riding bear? Mary had a little lamb. She also had a bear. A lot of people saw her lamb, but very few saw her bear. Mary had a little lamb. She also had a bear. Wherever Mary went, you'd see her bear behind. Funny guy. No, they would eat me before I could ride them. Oh. Well, let's use the engine boost and see if we can close in. Then I want to join the Russian bear cavalry. Oh, what's that a reference to? Oh, I can't remember it. There's a game, isn't there now, with like a steampunk alternative World War One, and then it's after World War One, and there's a girl in the story, and she's got like a bear as her as like. So like each main character has like a pet. I guess you could say a pet, and the Polish girl has a bear. The Russian lady has a tiger, and the German German general has wolves, I think. But Russia do have bear cavalry though. Is it real bear cavalry, or is it just a meme? Right, we were going to take Hood out, and I meant to strip the Cossack out. So let's see if we can take Hood out and actually get a slightly better game than the one that we just had. Then yep, it's real. Strange, very strange. Right, let's see what we can do in the Hood. Hopefully this game is with an enemy that plays a bit more aggressively, so I don't feel like I'm getting left out of it. And that's Iron Harvest with the robots. Yeah, that's it, Iron Harvest. That game looks great. I'm never going to play it, but the game, the artwork, the story, from what I've seen, it looks really interesting. Right, let's see what we got. We've got a tier 5 and 6 game of domination on Tears of Desert. We have a Minsk, a Nuremberg, a division of a London Pensacola. So that's an interesting division, because that's lots of big citadels. Pensacola, Zara, Eisenhower, Nelson. Let's go. No. Oh, too many orders. Come on, come on. There we go. Friendly Fiji. Okay, I was going to motivate him. Let's see if we can just get around his stern. There we go. No, I need your... Okay, alright, you just turned to try and dodge me. Fair enough, fair enough. Right, let's see if I can get Hood into a nice position. This looks like quite a favourable game, actually. Oof. 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 Why oof? Let's see. So I'm moving on the left flank, moving out to the far side of the Charlie objective. The aim here is just to try and get a bit of crossfire into it. Eisenhower's probably going to want to charge in. I'm spotted. But not being fired upon. Nelson's over there. Oh, Pensacola. Do we have the division? Well, judging by the sheer amount of smoke that has just been dumped out, I think we have part of the division. Already got a citadel on the Pensacola. 3 fires. We're going to pop that. Going to pop that repair and just start huffing it away. That's one of the nice things of Hood.
Problem solved, sir. Fire.
Literally set a fire just as my damage control finished. Literally, like it hadn't even started to reload and was still green when that fire was lit. It's a bit cheeky, that is. If the Minsk comes round, I will fire. Oh, no, he's not. Good Eisenhower, so we got a lot of cruisers here. There you go.
Penetration.
Minsk has only got 4 kilometers of torpedoes, so I really don't have too much to be concerned about from the Minsk. Right, Eisenhower does concern me. So I am going to try and turn out of here. Yeah, I'm going to head that way.
Fire.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Right, fingers crossed I can get out of here. Eisenhower concerns me because she has torpedoes, however I can outrun her, so basically we're off.
Problem solved, sir.
Kind of hoping that our friendly Eisenhower will see the opportunity of that Eisenhower pushing up and that we got a bit of a crossfire on him. I mean, to be honest, with that Eisenhower being so focused on our Eisenhower, I can pretty much go broadside on, I think. He's got too much tunnel vision. So we're going to load up HE and see what we can do with HE. No, he's not paying attention. Laser Gamer, how are you? Good to see you. Stream's about to end, probably after this game though, unfortunately. Mrs. will be home soon, so I have to get dinner ready. Eisenhower stopped burning, so there's an opportunity to obviously get a fire. Is the Eisenhower gone AFK? Yeah, he's gone AFK. Right, we're turning, get the guns to the starboard side. We're going in. Then just imagine in real life, and there's that many battleships with massive citadels, that would be massive explosions. Very true, very true. In a division, all next to each other. That's the thing. I don't like the way that they changed the distribution of destroyers at tier 7. I think destroyers should be the most numerous ships in the game, followed by cruisers, then followed by battleships. Timotheus, is it true that the more consumables you use, the more expensive the ship's service costs are, or is it just me who is under that impression? I've never tested it. It sounds interesting. I'll go on.
Fire.
I just 1 over pen. Just waiting for myself to drop a detectability. Gonna pop those 2 fires out. Gonna use my last repair party.
Problem solved, sir.
As you can see, the speed is going up. We will put our gonna put our sonar on now.
Target penetrated.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Torpedoes to starboard. Fire. Torpedoes to starboard.
You know what? I'm gonna get rid of you first.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Torpedoes direct front.
Nice. Well, there we go. There's the last game of the stream. I mean, that's a lot better game in Hood. The enemy actually obliged us for a change. 84,000 damage, second of the team, the best battle cruiser in the game, but second battleship in the game. It made a decent profit. Well, that's all, folks. But yeah, I'm actually kind of glad I had a decent game, or a game that I'm happy with to end the stream on. I think the Galloping Girl gets to have the end of the stream. There she is. Lovely girl. Can't fault her. Well, you can, but I just enjoy her too much. Well, thank you to everyone. Have a good night. A name that was. Denning says no to Demon Phoenix's question. Las Vegas says it's true on the PC version. But Pirate Guy doesn't think it is on the Legends. Las Vegas, do you notice the ship service can vary from match to match? It's the same in the same ship though, so there's some kind of underlying reasons. The underlying reason is ammunition, basically. There's your fixed service cost, and then there's that bit of fluctuation of up to 10%, maybe sometimes a bit more, which is like ammunition and things like that. I don't think it's consumables though. Polyguy, thanks, Major, for the nice stream. Thank you for being here. These streams wouldn't be as good as they are without you guys. So in fact, it's thank you very much. Dave, bye all. Denny, good night and bye. And so, well, thank you for everyone. If you can, give it a thumbs up. If you like this kind of content, feel free to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you are already a subscriber, then thank you very much, guys. And going through, I'd like to say thank you to Mixed Gamer. Thank you. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Las Vegas. Thank you, Pilot Guy. Thank you, A Name That Was. Thank you, Demon Venus. Thank you, Next Era Gamer. I think I said Pilot Guy already. Thank you, JP God. Thank you, Simpus. Thank you, Sparta Squared. Thank you, Matthew. I think I said thank you, Dave, but thank you. I think that's everyone. Of course, thank you, Andrew. I should always remember that one. You're always there at the start. It's always good to actually have someone there at the start of the stream sometimes, just so I'm not going mad. Thank you, Cool Cat with a hat. Thank you, Asiano. Good to see you right at the start there as well. I think that is everyone. If I click this, thank you, Doom Phoenix. Have a good night. Have a good morning, a good evening, a good afternoon, and a good night wherever you are in the world. As always, thank you. Thank you very much. I might do a stream on Monday, taking a first look at the Halloween stuff. I'm contemplating it. If so, obviously there will be an announcement, and it will be a gameplay, kind of like looking at it, maybe play a couple of rounds, maybe look at the Cheshire as a quick game. Obviously, expect the Cheshire review to come out early next week, probably Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday night, maybe Wednesday morning. Obviously, there'll be a Let's Play with the Cheshire. As always, don't forget to drink tea. Those are the orders, preferably Yorkshire tea. And if it's not tea, then it has to be Navy rum or Scotch whisky. Those are the orders for the weekend. I hope everyone has a good weekend wherever you are in the world. And until next time, I'm the Gareth Major, and back to the port. Cheerio.